Ahoy me noi mateys, welcome to another Drawing with Kuro stream. I may be having Kellen join me soon, but for now it is just me with the popcorn little beep. As always, please let me know if my microphone volume or my music volume needs to be adjusted, if one or the other is either too loud or too quiet. But anyways, let's just jump right in. As y'all can see above me, we have the popcorn alien, also known as the gold poop alien, from the infamous fan favorite episode Fool's Gold, Alien Force Season 3. There were the characters Orb and Deca, along with a bunch of others of their species who all looked relatively identical, so it should be pretty easy to draw a Ben version of one of these, but of course, with it being boosted by the Omnitrix, there are bound to be some changes that would optimize this DNA to be the perfect fighting little popcorn warrior. I mean, how could I start to change this? Maybe I'm googling buff gerbil, seeing if I can get some inspiration. Well, he's not exactly a gerbil either. What would you almost raccoon-like? He's kind of ambiguous. He's not really one or the other with mammals. He's kind of just a mammal. But let's see where I can go with this guy. He's got like little horse feet. He's got a goat beard. He's got like a little rabbit tail. A lot of fun shapes here. A lot of fun ones. So they're like teens, right? The ones in the episode, if it was spring break, I'd say more like around college age. I can adjust the music, thank you. Which is still, I mean, you can classify within like the teenage, like young adult vibe. Yeah, I'd say like the human equivalent would be like early 20s and such. Late teens, maybe. I don't know. You can go to college at like 18, 19. Who really knows? But they're aliens, so, you know. Bingle, bangle, fingle, fongle. I'm very excited. It's poop time. That's his catchphrase. So should I give him his little pot belly that all of them have? It kind of seems like almost pivotal to their species, but at the same time, if it's like Omnitrix optimized, like look at the incursions, for example. Comparing Bullfrag to you know, everybody else we've seen, Milius, all the warriors, Atea. So it's like I don't see there being a reason for it. Let me try something. I'm gonna try doing it without it, just because of the logic of it. Maybe he can at least still be kind of hefty. We do have some pretty heavy transformations anyways. There's that gorilla one I drew. There's the Jarrett alien I drew. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, he's gonna have it. I guess it makes sense. Perhaps we could say it's necessary for their digestive system to process the popcorn they eat into the gold poop, so to speak. There's a little horse goat feet. Let's go this way with the foot. Let's go this way. Yeah. I will draw the big version too. No, I've only been commissioned the initial one. The big version would require another commission. Does he get an outfit? That's a great question. Maybe I can give him a vest? You don't see a lot of, like, vests. In fact, it'd be kind of neat to give him almost like a leather jacket shape and, like, a swip on top, like he's, like, some type of, like, 50s, greaser bad boy sort of thing. Play a little bit more into the spring break nature of him. I think that could be fun. In fact, in that regard, I'm going to put on some surfer rock. Let's go full spring break here. What do y'all think? Hi, Ink Tank from Pakistan. Always love American dream country. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the stream, and thank you for being here. Give him a mohawk. Yeah, a mohawk could work too. Maybe even a pompadour. There's a lot of different things we could do. This leg working the way I want it to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make him look like a greaser from The Outsiders. What do the insides of their mouths look like? Do they have, I know the big forms have sharp teeth. Oh, okay, they got the standard, like, kind of smooth in the middle, and, yeah. There we go. Excuse me, folks. Let me get a bevy. Have I already thought of a name? No, not yet. I usually like to wait on the name until right at the end, have the name form itself alongside the design. How was the 5-hour stream? That was wild because that was directly after a wedding that I ran. So I was already exhausted. Like, if I didn't already say I was going to stream in the video, I might have canceled it. But I was like, hey, I'm locked in, buddy. Let's do this. But it ended up not being too bad. I think I got through pretty well. Is that Mr. Guch?
Yes, right, it's Mr. Guch.
I'm drawing a good old gold poop alien.
The superpower of last name makes men cough.
Makes men cough.
Yo, we're doing an actual alien from the show. This is a treat.
I was thinking, since they were like in a spring break episode, I kind of want to make him look like a 50s greaser style. I'm gonna give him like a little whip up in a like a leather jacket suit sort of looking thing.
That's cute.
Like he's he's ready to roll up on you in a convertible and take your lunch money.
Yeah, the Omnitrix spawns jackets sometimes.
Yeah, it can spawn anything.
and when you put the symbol on like the arm, like the like how greasers keep the pack of cigarettes in there.
You know what? That's perfect. I wasn't sure where I was gonna put it yet, but
it would be in the middle of their bicep.
Oh yeah, like rolled up in the sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if you put the sleeve partially over.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
That's dope. Hi everybody. Sorry, I thought it was a cold, but I think it was just massive allergies because you can't really get rid of a cold in a day. Pollen has increased mondo in Los Angeles, so we fighting that right now. But I was just sleeping that off, and now I'm here. Let's get these chats open. Are you streaming to Twitch as well?
Yep, we're back on Twitch. We got back in. I was locked out for a bit, but then I broke down the door.
Good job. Proud. Let me get that. That's cool. I like the fact that he just sort of has to like if he ever does that thing where with the symbol where it's the silhouette, he sort of just sees the top part of it and has to trust that it's the one he chose.
It's like, yeah, I don't care who it is. I'll pop your socket real good.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not afraid of you anymore. Okay. I'm not seeing the chat go into Twitch.
Yeah, in the multi-stream, I was having that issue too. But when I go to the actual Twitch chat, it's there. So I think I need to like fix the multi-stream somehow.
I'll go to the actual Twitch, then we'll figure that out later.
Yep.
Have you been answering questions? Did you answer this Joe Alon $5?
Oh no, I think that came
here.
Right as you popped up.
I got it. He says you should give him sunglasses like Bullfrag or a bucket hat to play off the summer vibes. An Omnitrix bucket hat. I kind of like him as is. If we gave him the sunglasses, it would take away from the uniqueness of the eyes.
Yeah, they got those big old raccoon eyes.
And if we gave him a bucket hat, it would take away from the greaser cut you're probably going to give him.
Yeah. But nice idea. Nice idea.
Yeah, great. Yeah, no, great. Definitely great options for, for variants even. Maybe Ben 23 has the bucket hat. I think he'd be that guy who had the bucket hat. Okay, let's see. What's the username of it?
Oh, the commissioner?
Tank. No,
it's the_tank_tower. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. That is different from any other username. Okay, well, no one's chatting in Twitch anyway, so.
Well,
let me go back to YouTube.
See you later, losers.
See you later. What in Iron Giant? What's the? See you later, Hogarth. That's right. The kid at the end.
Oh. Man.
Have you seen Iron Giant?
It's been a long time.
Dude,
very long
I figured you of all people would be addicted to it.
I liked it when I saw it. I just forgot about it for a while. And when he came,
animation's so good.
It is.
Oh, you don't like robots? That's right.
No, I like robots. I just don't. I don't care to draw them. As like Ben 10 aliens. Yeah, but generally, I like robots. They are harder for me to draw, but when I get in the right groove, I feel like I can do it.
I'm sorry, but you've thrown off the Kuro scoop. So, Do we have a name for him yet, or
Not yet.
are we making it up with the chat? That's always one of my favorite things to do.
I was thinking Sparkle McShitfart, but I mean it can be up for
good.
debate.
Hey Ryan, what do you think the popcorn alien should be named? We're on stream, by the way, and your mic is muted.
I'm not muted. I'm on my phone. It's different. Hi. I'm getting ready for work, but I was listening to the stream. I just wanted to pop in real quick to say, one, there is a Twitch chat, very consistent chat in there. It's when you open it for the first time, though, it doesn't have any of the previous messages loaded in.
Oh.
I don't know why it does that. That's just how it does it. But also, before I leave, I wanted to suggest the name either Pop-Off or Orville. Those are my two ideas. Because Orville Redenbacher, popcorn.
Oh.
Didn't we have a Pop-Off?
Do we have one named Pop-Off?
Wouldn't it be a poop-off? Pop-poop? Poop-pop?
Oh, you know what? I think you made... Yeah, your ultimate crash hopper was Pop-Off. But I mean, it is non-canon, so I don't think we need to worry about that.
Let's put it in the notepad.
Yeah, notepad.
We're starting a new notepad. Yay!
Load it up.
Okay, I gotta finish getting ready for work. I just wanted to chime in real quick, though.
Thanks, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Bye, bud. Have a good day.
I hope so. It's raining. Bye.
I wish it was raining over here.
It's raining over here, too. Maybe it's an East Coast
Man,
thing.
you guys get all the fun. Orville could be fun for the... Does he have a species name? Are we giving him a species name?
We have... Yeah, we can give him a species name. They don't have one. He's just... I think on the wiki he's just called, like, Deca species or, like, Popcorn Alien or something.
Deca species?
Yeah, because one of the characters was Deca. There was Orb and Deca.
Orvillian?
Orvillian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is all they have on him.
Little Orvillian. Orvalites?
Orvalites. We're getting there. I kind of like that more.
I'll write down Orvalite just in case. Because references to, like, actual real life stuff I feel like have historically been better as species or planet names.
Yeah.
Like Galilean. Gripe Type says Ben Popcorn Eater, no spaces, caps on every word.
Perfect.
Very, very creative.
Colonel Critters. That's a good
Colonel
one.
Critter.
Colonel.
Yeah,
Colonel
if he had a military vibe, I'd call him Colonel. Sure. Colonel Shitter. Shitter Critter.
Shitter Critter.
We can't call him that. Crapper. It's tough to think of a pooping alien without cursing.
I know. Maybe Pop Turd. No, never mind. I take it back. Oh my
god, someone said wipe out. That's awful. I hate that.
God.
I hate that. Kellen, would you cast JP Carlaic as the popcorn alien? He'd probably do a good job. My mind goes to Richard, and then I'd have him do something else in the episode. Maybe come back as Gray Matter.
Yeah.
Richard Horvitz. Dave Wittenberg could all... Well, maybe I'm thinking of Chuck there, but Dave Wittenberg can go pretty high. There's this guy called Leigh Scott who freaking rock as him too. He's just getting into the mainstream of voice acting, but he's been around for a while, and he's got this incredible, like, cute little critter voice. He's from the UK, so... Yeah, you know what? I'd give it to Leigh Scott.
Leigh Scott's got it. Do you remember when you said, could you shoot me Zim files so I can pitch it to Horvitz levels? and it said,
Yeah.
if a 15th century pilgrim read that, he'd think you're an alien.
Well, that goes back to our hypothetical about what you would send back to the caveman.
Oh, true.
Send back a radio that just plays Horvitz lines over and over.
Yeah.
Who is this devil?
What about a Tickle Me Elmo?
Oh my god. What about one of the Tickle Me Elmos that you rig up to the car battery so it goes faster?
Yeah.
Have you seen that video?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Have you seen the ones where they light it on fire?
Doesn't it light on fire from being attached to... or
No,
doing
there was
something?
one where they just lit it on fire, and it just started laughing itself in like a ball of flame.
Jesus.
And burned away.
I mean, should we even name it like anything to do with popcorn? Just because they like popcorn doesn't mean it's indicative of their powers, right?
Yeah, I would say we could focus on like the gold poop aspect, like
Or are you going to give him pupils in the final shade as well?
shine dropping. I'm gonna try it. I think
Yeah.
it would help it.
I think that's what makes him unique.
Yeah.
Alright, let me look up euphemisms for poop.
Turned.
Tummy ache would be a fun name. It's true. I'll add that to the list. Thank you, Joe, for $2 to say that. Tummy ache. What was the? Did you want me to add anything to the notepad?
No, I was just thinking of species names at first. As for actual names, maybe
Monkey King says shithead.
See, that's actually pretty good, but
It's fun. We can't do that.
I know. But that'd be so fucking funny.
I'll put
Shithead.
poop corn just because it's obvious. Pooper trooper.
Poop
That's
corn is
another
pretty good.
military thing.
What are some like not gross but still like
He shits.
common words for poop? Like not so scientific where you wouldn't
scat.
get it. Scat.
Scat.
That sounds gross.
Scatman.
Oh, scat man.
Scatman popcorn.
I'm the scat man.
Here, I got it. Poop synonyms.
That's in your history now.
Yeah, well. Can delete that too. I don't care what the government thinks of me searching up poop shit. I don't care. So we got discharge.
Okay.
Dropping. A dunk. No, that's
Gold
gross.
plot.
A guest. I've never heard that one before. Excrement. Excuse me. Excretion. Manure. Stool. That's about it. Any of those pop out?
I like dropping, kinda.
Dropping.
Yeah. And
Dropling.
droppling.
I'll put dropling.
Did you put pooper trooper? Somebody said that. That was pretty good.
You want pooper true? Okay, I'll put.
Gold drop. That's pretty good.
Gold drop.
Yeah. Bling 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 fling fling and bling and fling.
Bling and fling.
Yeah.
Okay.
As if he's like he throws it afterwards.
What else would he do with it? What?
Oh.
How do you make this a battle alien? He's literally just there.
Maybe he
Golden diarrhea. Very good, retro lover. You can always come up with the bangers. Dookie is kind of fun.
Dookie.
Elizabeth Susan donates 22 tri-bucks to say that.
Dookie.
Dookie.
I kind of like Dookie.
The Duke of Dookie.
Dookie. Dookie bling.
Yeah, we did a Linopen transformation. His name is Putty. He's on playlist 8, I think.
Yeah, Putty was a while ago.
Let me look at some questions while we're thinking. Rob, how do you draw your backgrounds for the temporal zone? I love the textures and blending. Are there any specific tutorials on YouTube for what you're doing?
No, I made it up. It is a combination of a very, very large textured background Ryan made of like a vein here. I can pull it up on stream real quick. Well, not it reminds me of veins, but it was just supposed to be like...
That's a good idea, though. Maybe you should do like a YouTube video as a tutorial thing. Or yeah, you can do it right now and still do that.
Well, I can just show this image right now. Yeah, I can do both. So it's
Yeah.
like I put this here, and it's huge. Like this image is huge, so I can zoom in on it as much as I can so it doesn't repeat. So I'll zoom in like this much. And then I'll throw in some objects, like, I don't know. Here's this giant hand. And then I'll use this powder brush to blend it in. At 23% opacity. In various colors. Whatever I'm feeling.
Is the Omnitrix symbol on the palm or
dots.
the back of the hand?
It's on the back of the hand.
Gotcha.
And then some tiny red dots and big black dots. Oop, not that big. And that's the basis. And then that's like what I always make sure is there. And then from that point forward, I will like adjust it to the shot. I'll use different colors, or I try to be consistent. So like if they're in a certain area, I use the same amount of objects and whatnot. But that's essentially it.
Very good.
Yep.
Yeah, very genius. You know what they say, it's what what's their name that made Ooh What You Say said. They
What
said
You
if
Say.
there's not an instrument that makes the sound that you wanted to make, then just make one. And that's what they did. They make instruments. If it's not the sound, they don't. Also,
It's
someone said bowelchemist. That's pretty.
Bowelchemist?
Yeah. Like they make gold in their bowels.
Oh, you know what? I mean, that's kind of clever, but I feel like it's hard to say. Bowelchemist.
Yeah, we also have an alchemist, or we have an alchemist, and no, that's it.
Mixed
We have
master.
alchemist. Yeah, mixed master, but that's.
Well, in name it doesn't really fit, but yeah.
Plus, he's not. That would imply he can poop all kinds of different minerals out, and it's just gold, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And if he eats meat, he turns into a monster.
Alex Hirsch voicing this guy would be fun too. I agree.
Bowel.
I'm going back through. When he transforms, does he lose the jacket? No, the jacket's part of his uniform. Albie says you should give him ear piercing. that might be too much. You can try it if you want
He
that.
blinged up. He'll be like, I made this earring myself. Guess how I did it?
One of these days, there has to be an alien like so big in size that the symbol is ear piercing, like an earring or a stud.
Oh, yeah.
That could be fun. I'm going back to current. Please read the super chat. Retro. Okay. Retro Lover donated $2 to say, with a cap on every word, no spaces, the dragons died on their way back to their home planet in UAF.
Why?
I don't know. Why would you say that?
That's terrible.
I want to think they're okay. Oh, hey, Debbie Gruel gave $5 super chat, and it's their first super chat on a live stream ever. Thank you, Debbie.
Hey, thank you.
And they added a little sticker of a hippo saying hype, 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 hype. Thank you so much, Debbie. Let's get that hype train going. Let me look at this real quick.
Oh my god, I got it. You ready?
What?
Loot drop.
Loot drop.
Yeah, because he drops gold.
Loot drop.
Loot drop. That's my choice for now.
That's pretty dang clever. Loot drop. Loot. I always go for the rhyming ones. Loot drop's pretty dang good. Christian says poo clear. Yeah, but what's nuclear about them, Christian?
What's poop
not really
clear?
Poop clear, like poop and nuclear, but what's nuclear about them?
When they're a giant monster, their poop is uranium. I think. I think that's how it went.
Is that what it is? I don't remember.
I'm probably never gonna watch that episode ever again, so I won't find out.
Chat, what do you think? Gripe type gave a fun, a cute one. Golden Boy.
Golden Boy, that's pretty good.
I kind of like the idea of it being a name that doesn't really explain what he does either, just sort of alludes to it. Like Loot Drop is pretty good for that too.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to be so explicit.
Explicit.
Lickety split. Explicit.
That's a transformer. Okay, I'm gonna look at the Twitch chat. Keep in mind these guys transform into hulking beings when they eat meat. True.
We could call him Meat Goblin.
It's probably not something you want to Google, but okay. Scatterbling's fun.
Scatterbling, that's good too.
That is from Diesel of Allrest.
Nice one, Diesel.
He did a fun one that looks like Accelerate called DFK8, Defecate.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, we need more aliens like that. Cuz it's just
Yeah, but usually when when they have that name, they've got some kind of tech aspect to them.
Oh, true.
But that is clever. If we ever have an alien that like is a poop cannon, like an armored poop cannon. Shut up. Like a living with a string and everything.
It comes from the same planet as Itsy Glicky.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry I said it now.
I like that ruins it.
And now Sumongo is screaming, remember, when their species eat meat, they turn into hulking beasts.
Remember who you poop.
Alien Steel highlighted their message, thank you, and said, is that the temporal void? Yes, the temporal void. Diesel just suggested drop out earlier. It's kind of fun. Okay. I'm gonna go back to Gold Gut. Ben Vegan. These are fun.
Yeah.
You should call him Goop. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Never heard that.
Like,
Oh
gold
man,
and
that's
poop.
brilliant.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Elizabeth Susan sent some more tri-bucks, 110 to be precise, and said if I had nickels for every time the ink tank has had people who turned out to be not very good celebrities, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Not very good celebrities? What do you mean?
Yeah, the first time I met Kellen, he punched me in the dick and I fell down the stairs.
It's true. And then some damn paparazzi took a picture and now I'm canceled.
Anytime people are in line for you at cons, they have to wear a cup.
I forgot about cups.
I used to wear one when I did martial arts. I hated it.
Same. I
made me
hated
walk
that
weird.
thing. Ugh. It fucked up the inside of my thighs.
Yeah.
It would leave like these weird marks. Ugh. Anyway. Love talking about that. You should say that this alien is full of flush. Oh, like poo. I get it.
Poopy doopy.
It's a very gross stream.
Yeah.
Gremicorn. Yeah, if he had a horn. Well, I guess his hair could be his horn, but that... There's a lot that would... of thinking that had to go into that to make that work. Let's see. Call it Deuce. Deuce is fun.
Deesh. Deuce newts.
Alright, let's see. Never meet your dong punchers.
It's true. Words to live by.
One time I met Kellen and he killed me. I am dead. It's true. How you doing, man?
Wow.
I sent flowers, but you know you can't see them because you know. Anyway, instead or payday pit, payday piss.
Payday piss.
He doesn't pee. He doesn't pee gold. I don't know if he
His
can
secondary
pee, bro.
move is the golden shower.
Ah, God, no, no, don't. No, why'd you put that in my head? Damn you. Gold drop. That's like loot drop though. Carnabrute. Interesting. When are more breakdown coming? Soon.
Soon. They're coming, folks. I'm trying.
Let's see. Ass gold.
That's cool. Now we're just saying shit.
Now we're just Bro's just typing. All right. Yap liars.
I don't get that one.
Yap liars. Bling digestion. Yeah, we're just typing.
Bling digestion.
Stuff now.
Alright.
Ascolin, like Ascalon.
How about derriere expensive mineral excrement?
Good.
Yeah. Now we're
Very
cooking.
good. That could be Melvin Benz.
Yeah, Melvin Ben.
Yeah, derriere excretes out gold, but also turns into a big monster when eating meat.
This is Melvin Ben's favorite alien.
Poop Ball Massacre. These suck. Booty Warrior is kind of funny.
I think we gotta
Modnar said pooled.
pooled. What the fuck?
Like poo cold, but he put the together.
Pooled.
That's awful. I'm going back to Twitch. You made me run away to Twitch. Let's see. Simango really likes Dropling. Thank you. I would kind of like Dropling as well, but there's some good ones in here. Goldblin, like Gold Gremlin. Maybe. I remember that move. Do Doomsday.
Do Doomsday?
Yeah, I like doo-doo.
Jesus. That one's pretty good, I guess.
Chris. Okay. Chris. Oh, I see. Chris keeps coming up with bangers, Rob. His latest creation is Poo Corner.
Poo Corner?
And I realize it's popcorn now, but I thought he was just saying he picked a corner in his room to poo in.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, hold on, what?
Like, what about the one with the toilet, bro? Why would... That's like the piss drawer.
The piss drawer.
Have you
Yeah,
not
or
seen
the
that?
poop. No, I've seen it.
Mom found the piss drawer. It's a kid crying. This is bad.
Just wait till she finds the poo corner.
She's been smelling it forever, but she just can't find it.
I keep moving it. Every time at night I pick it all up and put it somewhere else.
And then clean the corner where it was to make her think she's crazy. Why would you mess with your mom like that? That's so
This is
mean.
horrible.
Retro Lover says turds and honey.
Why did I agree to draw this one?
Why did you agree to draw this?
I
Why didn't we come up with something ahead of time?
Oh, God.
Good content, I guess.
Yeah.
Good content. Jesus. No, it's not Golden Rain because he poops. He doesn't. Why am I explaining this?
You must understand the deep logic. You have to have a really high IQ.
I was in a
to
good
understand the
mood. I
poop
slept
corner.
in. I had a good old night. I had like 9 hours of sleep, and this is what I come to.
Welcome to Poop Town, baby.
Ugh, God. I don't want to go to Poop Town. I want to leave. Booty
There's no
gold.
leaving Poop Town.
Oh my God, duh. Booty. Like fucking pirates booty.
Booty.
Yeah.
Oh, just booty?
Yeah.
This alien.
Or something
booty.
having to do with that, right? Because booty can mean gold and it's where poop comes from.
I don't know if we could just name an alien Booty.
Fro
I mean,
would
we
fucking be
can.
Screaming. Yes, yes, yes. IRL gold is, Kenham donates 8 Australian bucks and says IRL gold is formed via supernovas out in space. So like, what's going on with these guys' digestive? Excuse me. What's going on in these guys' digestive systems? They got supernovas going off in there. Quite
Super
possible.
assholes.
Also, TPG, welcome to Ink Drop, baby. Woo!
Hey, welcome, welcome.
Have you explained Ink Drop this stream yet?
Ink Drop is the first tier of our Patreon/YouTube members rewards tier, where you get exclusive updates on Monday every week, as well as 2 exclusive streams every month. The next one is coming up this Friday on the 20th.
I will not be there.
I don't think I'll be there either. I have an
fun.
event going on, so it'll probably be Ryan.
We're really selling this here.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, hey, have fun. I'm not gonna be there.
But Ryan will probably be there.
Yeah, Ryan will be there. I'm usually there, but this is my first event of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if you join Ink Drop, you get a fun little, what is your name changed to green?
Yeah, it changes color and you get emojis, I'm pretty sure, like special emojis
Yeah, you
in the
get
chat.
custom emojis, you get a little badge next to it, and we
Yeah.
pay attention to you more, wink.
In a special Discord chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, join the Ink Drop now. It's right next to, it's right under the video next to Ink Tank. It says join.
Yeah.
And we would
The
really
next
appreciate
tier-
it. It helps us eat.
The next tier you get my video diaries. I just uploaded a new one yesterday. There's some fun stuff in there.
But you can only know
Yeah.
if you join the club.
Don't you want to be a cool son of a bitch?
Don't you want to be cool like Poop Goat over here?
Yeah. Don't you want to smoke cigarettes and poop on someone's lawn?
Okay. What about Nugget?
Nugget's kind of good.
Nugget. Alright. Yeah, because Nugget can mean poop and gold.
That's true. Double meaning. All right. Yeah, I like. All right. What do we got for the list right now?
Okay. We have Pop Off, Tummy Ache. Here, do you want me to, as I read these, do you want somehow to narrow it down, like cross them off? or
Yeah, let's get
something?
it down to, because we can make polls in the YouTube chat, and
Oh,
I
that
think I can do it
rocks.
in the Twitch chat too. But
It has to be 4.
I've never done it before. Actually, I'll just make it in a web browser. That way, the Twitch and the
okay.
YouTube chat can share the same poll instead of 2 different polls.
Well, if we're just making, wait.
Let's get it
So
down
it's
to
not
let's get it down to
integrated?
3 or 4. Well,
4?
yeah. Well, the poll is integrated into the YouTube chat, and then there's a Twitch one that's integrated into that. So there would be 2 separate polls. Or if I just make a poll in the web browser and post the link in both chats, then both chats.
Sketchy dude donates $5 to say, "Wow, what a mature stream! Everyone being so polite with no poop-related humor found." And everybody said, "Are you sure? Are you sure?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Are you sure about that?"
Are you shit? Are you sure?
All right, don't start the "Are you sure" stuff again. I got someone timed out last time,
Oh no.
but it was funny for like 3.
Oh, I have to sign up. Aren't there free poll makers online? I've used one
There
before.
should be.
Create a poll. It's free.
While you're looking for that, Kenham donates 15 Australian bucks. Thank you so much. And says, I don't know if anyone has said this yet, but what about Gremloot? Gremlin Plus Loot, excuse me. Naming it after gremlins would annoy Ryan, so clearly this is the best choice. Would it annoy him, though? I think he'd be
Yeah, I think
happy
he'd love
about it.
that.
Yeah. I can put it. Put it in the list. Gremloot. But just
All
to
right.
forewarn, if we're putting it down to 4, it might get cut.
Let's go through them.
Whoa, we're getting a bunch of donations here. Hold on.
Whoa, okay, yeah,
Joe
we can do
Alon
those first then.
donates $2 to say Turdinator.
Turdinator.
Ashton McPherson donates 2 Australian bucks to say Full Metal Alchemist.
Jesus Christ.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Toxic Talk. I got an alien that's called Full Metal Jackal. We should draw him sometime.
That's a pretty good name.
Yeah, like Full Metal Jacket. Toxic Tacos Productions donates $5 American and says, "Hey Kellen, just finished Secret of the Mimic and loved your performance. Popping in while making a sandwich. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much, Toxic Tacos."
Ooh, is the game out now?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
it came out last Friday.
Have you played it yet?
I am a bit of a wimp. I just watch other people play it, but there are a bunch of people saying it's the best one yet. So
I kind of want to play it. I haven't. I only played the original Five Nights at Freddy's firsthand. I think I've seen gameplay of just about all of them in some way. So it'd be funny going from like the 2015 original to this one. I imagine it's a massive jump. It would be so funny if you
did that for a Patron stream and I wasn't there.
You would be there in spirit through the game.
Yeah.
How long does it take to record a game like that?
Well, it depends on how many lines. So this one, the main character didn't have a lot of lines, so he didn't take too long. But I voiced a few characters in it, so it was a few sessions. I think this one altogether took... How many sessions did I have for this one? Either 4 or 6 hours. 4 to 6 hours, I should say. Yeah. It's been longer in previous games when like with Glamrock Freddy, where it was just like exposition after exposition. That took like 10 or more hours. But,
oh wow.
But yeah, this one was okay. I think Jim Meskimen got the bulk of the exposition this time. Smoker poop, Luke? Okay. Colossivore. Colossus for how large he gets with eating meat, and Ivore for carnivore. And herbivore representing the different effects depending on his diet. See, that's fun. But I feel like that would be awesome for an alien that was more geared to that name, you know? Like, Colossivore is a really cool name. I just don't know if it fits him.
Yeah, this guy is not cool enough for a name like that.
Yeah.
Colossovore's got to be like some like crazy dinosaur alien or something.
Alright. Scrolling.
If we're caught up on donations, I think we should get a name, because we're gonna have too many options.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want to overwhelm you here.
I'm putting loot drop because I love that, and I'm biased.
Wait until we get... Okay, you know what, never mind. I'll just take it off. Alright. And loot drop's really good, too.
Thank you.
Alright. I feel like you and I should both get one.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. What's your choice?
Probably Nugget.
Nugget. Alright, this poll has 3 more slots.
Alright. So we got Pop-Off. And let's just get rid of that since it's already the... Like, love you, Ryan, but it's already the thing, and we need to get rid of stuff somehow. Alright, we got Tummy Ache. Cool, but not really completely relevant to the character.
Yeah.
So, we got Shithead. Funny, but...
Yeah, we can't put that.
We can't do it. We got Poop Corn.
Poop Corn.
I mean, it's clever, but does it roll off the...
Yeah, I don't know. Poop corn. It sounds like I'm just trying to say popcorn in like some weird accent that you can't put a finger on.
Yeah.
Poop corn.
We got Dropling. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Dropling, but we
mine,
can sub it out. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, would you rather Dropling or Nugget?
I can only get one.
Here,
let's see what the chat thinks. Do you guys like Dropling? Do you want to keep Dropling in there? and we'll wait on that.
I
In
could
the
also,
meantime,
yeah.
Pooper Trooper.
Yeah, I like that. I'll put it on the,
You like
on the
that?
thing. Yeah.
All right. Gold drop. It's the same. That's kind of the same as loot drop. So.
Yeah.
Bling and fling. No. Dookie's fun just because I mean, he's a greaser, but he kind of has Green Day vibes. But
Yeah.
nah. Yeah, that's a reference to real life. That's meh. I don't really like those as much. Do you guys like Dropling? Gold mine. A lot of people are saying gold mine. Kind of fun. I don't know. Balchemist, nah. And then there's loot drop. Golden boy. It's kind of fun, but. Scatterbling.
Scatterbling. I like that. I'll put that one in, but we can sub it out once we go through it. So we have one, potentially two more slots if something outweighs Scatterbling.
Then there's Grim Loot, and that's all I have written down.
Okay. So what was that one you liked? Dropling. Alright, so we have Loot Drop, Nugget, Pooper Trooper, Scatterbling, and Dropling. And before I officially create this poll...
We could even make it Drop Bling.
Drop Bling?
Yeah,
Drop Bling.
Drop Bling, but if you say it fast enough, it's
Drop Bling. Should there be any spaces, hyphens, or capitalizations, or just Drop Bling, all one word? Okay.
DROPBLING, no capitals except for the B.
Got it.
Drop Bling. We're not putting Bling Digestion.
Bling Digestion. What about Full Metal Askimist? Whatever it was.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, yeah.
Alright, I think we got a good spread here. I'm gonna generate the poll and post it in both chats. Cool. Enter your email address to save your poll. I don't need to save this. Okay, it's making me make an account. Fine. I'll probably make more polls in the future.
Cluster Nugget. I like just Nugget, honestly.
Okay.
Nugget's like, I love Loot Drop too, but I feel like the double meaning does it for me with Nugget. And that's not me trying to be fucking, like, I'll admit if the name is cool. Name the pooper.
Name the pooper.
All right, everybody. Cast your votes. This site can't provide a secure connection.
It's because it's pretty shitty connection.
I can't get into it. Can anybody else get into it? Can anybody else get into this?
Yeah, there's been voters.
Okay.
Already. So far, Loot Drop, Nugget, and Drop Bling are ahead. Not much for Pooper Trooper. Not much for Scatterbling.
Okay.
Oh, looks like Drop Bling is winning right now at 29%.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Here, let me try to do it in Firefox. Because Chrome does things. Nope. It really doesn't want to let me in. It says error RX record too long. Huh.
Here, let me.
Well, can you add in one for Nugget at when in the final tally?
Yeah, I'll add one for Nugget. I'm surprised. Here, try clicking it through here.
I think it might just be my connection, and because I have Spectrum and it's been Malwarebytes is blocking it. It says website blocked due to phishing. Interesting.
Shit, and I just made an account.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, the link is pinned. I mean, you didn't use a password that you use for other stuff, right?
I used a variant. I made it real quick.
Okay.
I'll change all my passwords again.
Okay. Yeah, so if you want to vote, it's pinned. It's pinned in the chat. It was funning, Tank. What does that mean, Greg type?
Now he's going out hunting.
Monard said scat turd. But that's just poop poop. Alright. Let me try and... Y'all got questions? Because I think the naming part is over.
Yeah, we got names. Now we just need votes.
And hey, nugget also works because chicken nuggets are meat.
Triple meaning.
Just saying.
I could go for a chicken nugget right now.
Same. I could go for any food right now. Nugget little.
Chicky Wiki.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mod.
We can call him Scat Braff.
Like Zach Braff.
Yeah.
Okay. What happens when the popcorn aliens have to pee? I don't know if they can.
They don't pee.
Could just be in their biology that all the excrement just comes out as gold.
Yeah, the stuff inside of them that would be pee boils to such a degree which creates the poop.
Okay, you can stop talking now. Hey Kuro, I just made ATU a disciple of Eon. RD. What does that mean?
A disciple of Eon? I'll probably be like, oh shit, yeah.
Here we go again. Sketchy dude always out here trying to make me voice act.
How come I'm never asked?
Yeah,
Gosh.
you know what? You do. You do it. You do this
right.
question. What kind of voice would you imagine for Slampede or 5YL Blocks if they had a line or two? Because I would cast you as Blocks. I don't care what you did for it.
Blocks! You could probably make me sound pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright guys, it's time to build ourselves a new plan.
Very good, Blocks.
Thank you. And
Very
then
good
Slampede
fun,
would
Blocks.
sound like he's got like a swollen nose.
Oh, so you'd be stuffed up.
Yeah. Do you guys think you can... That's like, I don't know what that was.
You can get out of the way. He complains about everything. Oh, my nose. Oh, man,
think I
it's
just
taking
stubbed my
forever to get
toe.
here.
Oh. Now I gotta go all the way back.
That's what his species does. It's just a planet full of complaining people.
Oh my god. Yeah, everyone hates going to their planet because they just don't stop complaining about anything.
Mm. Whoa. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think it's bright enough.
Yeah.
Theirs is like more orange than brown.
Orangey. Well, I sampled it from the screenshot, but it looks weird on this.
It does.
Yeah.
It's different lighting or whatever.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go... Yeah.
You just move it up toward orange in the color picker. Probably good.
What do you think of this?
Yeah, it's
even-
good.
how
Maybe,
about
maybe
this?
just a little brighter.
Like that? Or even brighter? Like that?
Nah, I'm thinking like more toward orange.
Like that?
Here, let me get the hex code for what I'm thinking, and
It's hex
I'm not
code
married.
time.
I'm not married to. Yeah. Let me go into Photoshop. Excuse me.
It's time for me to pick the correct color.
You always go slowly.
I can't stop myself.
Are you? They're asking if you're going to make the meat-eating berserk state. Probably not, unless someone commissions it.
Yeah,
Right.
that's an entirely new drawing.
Yeah.
Usually alternates are either an edit of something or that it was commissioned to have the alternate to begin with. In which I only got the commission for this version.
Hold on, new file. Okay. Can Photoshop use the dropper outside of it or no? Okay.
No, but I
Then,
can put that image into Photoshop and drop it.
Or here. Just
Like if you
hold
send me
the
a picture of the
screen
color.
Hold the screen steady for just 1 second. I'll just take a screenshot. All right, thank you.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
There we go.
Okay, I was thinking. I'll put it in VC chat. I was thinking this. Some closer to that.
Let me try that.
More of an auburn. Just to differentiate him from.
Oh yeah, I like that. Like that?
Hold on, sorry, I'm going back to it. Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah. Cool, cool.
What do you think, chat? It's like Rodney the squirrel color.
I'm all powered up.
How's the poll looking?
Oh yeah, let's Ooh, loot drop is at 38% in the lead with
Woo!
Nugget at 14. Oh, let me show the count. Yeah. Here, that's percentage. Okay, I got it on votes now. So loot drop has 22, Nugget has 9 with year 1. Pooper Trooper has 10, Scatterbling has 7, Drop Bling has 11. It looks
Okay,
like we're
so
dropping into loot town.
Looks like loot drop is gonna win it.
Loot drop.
Well done, well done. This guy named Loot Drop. Okay. Let's see. Why do I feel like I'm seeing Pronto from Slug Terra? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
I've never even seen a slug before.
Who would you cast as Danny Phantom characters in a movie?
Live action or animated?
Guess live action.
Oh, we would just have to find someone new. That's how I feel about.
Probably. Yeah, because they're young. Maybe Mason Thames. That kid from That's the kid from the Ryan Reynolds movie, right? He's funny.
Yeah, I like him. I thought he would also be a good Ben too. But I mean, that was like. I mean, how old is he now?
I don't know.
They would have had to do it like right there.
He's 17 years old.
Does he look like he could
still?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Danny is
Wait.
like teenagerish, but Ben's like 10 years old, so.
Yeah. That would have to be new.
Yeah. Danny? Yeah, I like him.
Sam. Zendaya. I don't know.
Yeah, Zendaya.
No.
And The Rock as Jack Fenton.
Oh yeah, no, that's who Who would you have as Jack? That's fun. You think Zach Galifianakis would make a good Jack?
You know what? Yeah, I do think so. I do think he would.
Or John Lovitz. That sounds funny.
John Lovitz. I know that name.
John Lovitz is.
Oh yes, yeah, yeah. No, he would be a really good
Punch
Jack
Andy
too.
Day. Okay. Maddie would be Kristen Shaw. Kid from live action want a live action, but okay. Sorry, I'm gonna stop right there because I don't understand the grammar. Chris Pratt is Heat Blast.
Quiz Pwat. Why not Chris Pratt as Vilgax?
Chris Pratt is every character. Chris Pratt is
Yeah.
Sam. Will this Deca species transformation be able to turn into a giant primal form after eating red meat like the normal species? Yes, but we're not drawing it unless somebody commissions Kuro to do it.
Yep. Them's the breaks, kid.
Aye, them's the breaks. Alright, let's see here. This is an Omnitrix. If Kuro redesign Ultimate Spider Monkey, what would he be like? Spider legs or gorilla arms?
I'd find a way to keep the legs, but I don't see why he also can't have like big gorilla arms too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not all?
Give it all to him. What is a good black texture I can reference? There we go. This one.
For the eyes.
Oh, did you see the final tongue twister?
Tongue twister.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh. The gross one?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yes, I did. I sure did. You did an amazing job on the texturing. Well done.
Thank you. It looks like if somebody tried to like take a fruit by the foot and lit a match underneath it and let it boil.
Oh my God, you're right. So right. There was a texture of like a food texture of fruit snacks in like the 90s and early 2000s that I don't see a lot anymore. It's like kind of granular almost. That,
oh, yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what he would taste like if you boiled him up.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm sorry. I've been neglecting Twitch chat. Hey, Kellen, thoughts on Zipperface if you've seen him? I have not.
Here, I can show you him right now.
Oh, he's cool.
Zipper face.
He
He
like
digs.
his hoodie. I like his hoodie.
Yeah. He'd be digging around, flopping about, being a little worm. Little worm man.
Hey, Kuro, you think other celestial sapiens would be okay if Alien X creates a few galaxies in development stage?
Yeah, I doubt they would care.
They're like, what, 700 billion trillion galaxies or whatever?
Yeah. They'd be like, yeah, he could plant some grass.
Yeah.
Like, that's how they'd see it.
Oh my God, hold on. One sec. What about Jack Black as Vilgax? Jack Black would actually make a really good Jack. Jack
Yeah.
Benson.
He would.
Let's see. Yeah, I still want John Goodman as Grandpa Max, though. I agree. Would you think the Omnitrix would help Ben stay sane if he ate meat in this transformation? Could you try making the pupils pitch black just to see what it looks like?
I've never done that in the 5-whale style before,
Fair enough.
so he'd be the only one doing it. I could try making them darker, though.
I feel like that adds to it.
Yeah, I could do that, yeah.
For him, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Kellen Goff is Gwen's brother, Ken. Okay, I'd do it. I'd want to be an alien, though.
Yeah. What if they're like, oh,
if-
sorry, we were going to have you be an alien, but you were already Gwen's brother, and we don't want to cast the same person?
Darn. They've done that before, having somebody show up in the thing and also cast him as a voice.
I know, but that'd be so funny if somehow you lost out on being an alien because you were Ken.
That would be funny. I think I would go into a depression after.
No.
Kellen Goff is Waka Trout. Take it or leave it. All right, if it's between being a Ben 10 alien and not, I'll take Waka Trout.
Would you want to be like a cool alien, or like a funny alien, or like maybe like a special alien like Ghost Freak, how he's got a whole thing going on?
Jesus, any really. A cool alien would make me happy, but I would be, happy being any alien. What about you?
I think I'd work better as a silly alien, just from like my abilities. But it'd be fun to
Fair.
like be like the big hero alien too.
Yeah. I just want to be the hero
Yeah.
for once, and then twice.
I
and
don't
then
want
a
to be
lot
the
of
bad
times.
guy anymore.
Don't get me wrong, being the bad guy, I always have fun with it, but I want some variety. I like it when people aren't
Yeah.
scared by my characters. Alright.
Hi, my baby Bobo BB.
Who that?
It's
That
Mochi.
Mochi?
Yeah. Say hi, Mochi. Oh, no, she thought we were doing shoulder time now. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Hi. Hello.
Mochi, run away.
She likes to bounce.
I can't see.
She always turns her motor on.
Aw. Get the motor running. Oh, Mochi. Does she like butt smacks? You know how some cats like butt smacks?
A little bit. Bruce freaking loves them. She craves them.
Aw.
She'll like run up to you and then go like, "Ow!" and then shove her butt against you. Mochi can go
How
either
can
way.
how can we green screen that somewhere in the 5YL dub? I want to incorporate the cats into it somehow.
Yeah, we gotta.
Somewhere as a cameo.
We can have it like during the final end credit sequence. If you watch it long enough, the cats just run by or something. My kitty kitties, my kitty witties. Sounds like someone shuffling over there.
Yeah. Sorry.
Every day I'm shuffling. No, it's all good.
Yeah. Chat, I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but I have a deck of cards on me at all times pretty much, and it's my autistic hand stim. I like shuffling cards.
I gotta get something consistent when I'm fiddling, because often I'll fiddle with whatever's there and I break a lot of shit.
Yeah. So you need something like a fidget spinner or a fidget cube or something?
I had a fidget spinner one time and I broke that. I'm so
And this is
destructive.
where my fidget spinner would go. If I had one!
If I had one! My friends call me Rambunctious Rob.
Oh.
Because whenever I'm around, I'm breaking shit. I'm like, yeah, you know, I can't even say anything about it. It's true.
You didn't break one thing in Ireland, by the
Oh,
way.
I tried so hard, dude. I'm so fucking clumsy, man.
But you did it.
I did it. I
real
made
proud
it.
of you.
Thank you.
Well done. Kellen Goff is Gambit? Heck yeah. I would do that in a second, but I don't know the accent accurately, so I don't know if I would be cast. If the possibility was there, I would like go learn it, you know?
Yeah.
I would love to be Gambit, but I really want to be Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler would be perfect for you, dude. I can so see you as Nightcrawler.
I would love to voice Nightcrawler for something someday. Alright, let's see. Kellen is a Yu-Gi-Oh character playing with cards. It's true. It's true. Kellen has megawatts, but only for a 1-second gasp. Whatever.
They reuse your Smiling Friends audio.
Oh, the Screaming Friends.
Oh, yes, the Screaming Friends. Yeah.
That was fun. Would you rather have the ability to spit mercury or bleed gold?
Spit, because I can...
bleed gold?
I'd say spit, because I can spit whenever I want. If I bled, I'd have to cut myself.
Yeah, but gold is worth more than mercury.
You got me there.
Yeah, even if you can moderate how much you bleed.
That's true. I can just floss aggressively.
Yeah.
Okay.
But people would jump you all the time trying to get at your
Oh no. I like walk
It would have
outside
to
the
be
house, there's a bunch of
secret.
people with a bat.
You would have to be so careful to like never bleed in public again, or else the secret will get out.
Oh man. Oh, that's so hard.
I think it'd be worth it though.
I bled so much last week, I fell out of a tree.
Oh no. Did you?
Yeah, I was at a friend's bachelor party and we were playing Manhunt, and I was like, they'll never find me in the tree.
Just talking about the clumsy.
Yeah.
Why'd you go up into a tree?
I figured they'd never find me, but they gave the searchers flashlights, and I'm like, well, doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose?
Oh my god.
If they get flashlights? So they saw me immediately, and I was like, well, fuck, now I have to get down. But I was, like, in there. I, like, got all twisted up in the branches and everything, so...
Oh no.
Yeah. Ugh.
Jesus. Don't go up in trees.
Don't go up in...
We need that. Points at you. We need that.
We need that. You like the orangutan, like, we need that.
I needed that.
You remember the orangutan, like, pointing at stuff through the glass?
Oh, yeah, give me that.
Give me that.
Yeah, show me that. I showed that to Faith and her friends the other day, and they scream laughing. Jesus. I'm gonna order some food. Because it's one of those days.
It's one of those days where you need to eat.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know, skill issue. What can I do? I'm trying to unlearn it, but...
Yeah.
Would Kellen play as Heat Blast? Yeah, I'd be down. That's my voice.
That's
Hey. I'm burnt.
I'm burnt.
He's got a Jewish accent. He sounds like my grandpa. He's got a Jewish accent. Hey, I'm burnt.
There should be an alien that has like a Jewish accent.
Yeah.
And you know how Ben always goes, "Oh man," when he's that alien, he goes, "Oy vey."
Oy vey.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a reanimated OG Ben show or a new Ben 10 show? I would have a new one because the old one is animated great. You don't need to... I'm of the mind that you don't need to redo something that's already really good.
Yep.
Kellen, if we're talking about X-Men characters, I could see Kellen as either Toad or Leech. Yeah, okay. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You
And
are
that's
a creature,
Kennen
man.
with 8 Australian bucks.
Oh, thank you, Kenem.
Sorry.
Eh.
No. No, that would be a spoiler, though. We can't do that. Let's see. Are there plans for Lodestar's home planet? None I can think of. I mean, at different points, we throw out, like, every planet,
Yeah.
you know?
I would say right now our focus is wholeheartedly on the movie, so we're not really thinking about anything else right now in terms of And Beyond. But I know we've talked about every single planet at least once.
I don't think Pooper Trooper's going to win, Debbie. I'm sorry. What if Ben with a Jamaican accent? That's Arctiguana.
Yeah.
Why not make Slampede Jewish? No. Because that's an obvious joke and it's not good.
Yeah.
Would you think Omnitrix can help Ben? Oh yeah, you asked this before. I don't know if, I mean, that's a good question actually. If he turned into his meat form with this guy, do you think he would go crazy, or that the Omnitrix would keep him sane like it does with Ghost Freak?
Well, with Ghost Freak, it maintains it because of an external force of the scare, not because it's naturally part of the alien. So I think if it's like
I know,
just who it is,
bad example, but I couldn't think of anything.
yeah, I would say no. That's just part of the creature. It's part of who it is, so it still would.
He goes crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Wrath goes crazy.
Right. Yeah, that's just who Wrath is.
So yeah, he'd go crazy too. No, Debbie, I already voted for Nugget.
Yep.
That was my teehee. Which is the cooler concept for an alien? An alien that speaks backwards, or an alien that's body does the opposite of what the mind thinks? Oh, definitely speak backwards. That second one would suck.
Yeah, you just have. Oh, never mind. That's too dark of a joke.
I know. I think I know where you were going. I think I know you too well. Yeah, because also if it's the opposite, you would like have to think the opposite. Like intrusive thoughts would suck.
Mm-hmm. All of my intrusive thoughts would get me killed. I'd be walking up the stairs and look down. Now I'd be like, man, I hope I don't jump. I'll be like, oh shit.
Kuro voted for loot drop. That's his.
I did.
Sorry, Pooper Trooper's not winning it, Debbie.
It was a good one though.
It was a good one. Let's see. No Nyan Chan, we're not spoiling that. Have you ever considered pitching an official Ben 10 show once 5 Isle was finished? Of course we've considered it, but it's really hard.
Yeah. I mean, even if we did, animation is like not looking great right now.
Nope.
So, I mean, we'd have to.
It would be a miracle.
Yeah. Wish upon 1,000 stars. Wish upon the star of Pyros.
Yeah. Specifically that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. I like a lot of Alien Force designs, but the one thing that bugged me is that the background characters were always copy-paste of each other, and it gave off a low-budget DreamWorks TV show vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. I've always felt like UAF prioritized storytelling to a fault in its visuals. Like, I don't think it was a budget issue. I think they just didn't think that it was that important, and it really was.
Okay, Debbie, stop spamming. An alien causes amnesia to the user, or an alien that has a malicious personality but still does the right thing. I wish 5Y. Alright. Okay, let's see here. The poop episode is important to the Ben 10 lore. Is it?
I would say it's certainly a part of its history in a meta sense. Like, everyone knows the gold poop episode, but within the show, I wouldn't say it's important to the lore.
I think the best name for the alien is Poop Corn. That could be yours. Yuri Tennyson says, while the poop episode is not important to the lore, honestly, it was cool to see that the writers were standing up for themselves. Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like it when they stand up for themselves. I wish 5YL Ben would activate the monster playlist. Yeah, I think at this point, you know.
Well, he does have access to all those aliens. The Powerhouse playlist is the only one he really needs to unlock, but all the inert aliens he can use at any point in time. They're more of
Sketchy.
What's
Sorry, Sketchy saw the video of the orangutan pouring out the hand sanitizer. It's that's what we were referencing.
Yes.
That's like our favorite video right now, dude. It's so funny. Sketchy thinks it's funny too. Yeah, let me see that.
Let me see that.
Give me that. Show random things too. Like, yeah, let me see. It makes me laugh every time I think about it. You can show him anything, it'll do that. Okay. His hair looks so delicious. Does it?
Yeah, this is a little whipped cream shaped in a way.
Have you? Yeah, I see it.
Just a wee bit.
Yeah, he's got Squirrel Girl fur.
Yeah.
Kinda. Have you ever considered Ben unlocking the Cronian transformation Eon put into the Omnitrix during Race Against Time at some point in 5YL?
That would
Wouldn't that
literally
go-
kill him.
Would that literally go against, like, wait, that would literally kill him, you said?
Yeah, the second Ben turns into a Cronian, Eon can take over his mind and then he wins.
Right.
He'd basically just
So,
be opening up a doorway to his mind and be like, well, here you go.
that would literally be putting your king in front.
Yeah.
Do you think the Omnitrix in 5YL can recalibrate like the one in Omniverse?
If it needed to, but it originally only needed to recalibrate because it spent 5 years away from Ben. Well, 4 years. Whereas now it's been growing alongside Ben, so there's no need to recalibrate it. Unless you just mean like taking its skin, like changing its layout and everything, which yeah, I can do that.
Is that a requirement that that it needs to spend that much time away?
To recalibrate?
Is that
I
canon?
I would say so, because just because of why else would it have done it?
Yeah. Good point. Wouldn't the fail-safe protect him from Eon's mind control? What fail-safe? And then, yeah, we already answered the Celestial Sapiens question, Alien. Yes. Yes is the answer. Isn't it kind of dumb how the Omnitrix can't scan mutants? I mean, that's how species evolve, through mutations. Can't they?
Yeah, I think
they?
it can. Like by all
'Cause it's
means
different.
and logic of the of how the Omnitrix works, it absolutely can. It's just it's weird, and people don't like that, but that is how it works.
True.
Yeah.
By the way, Chad, if the card shuffling noise is getting annoying, let me know. I can stop.
I love me a good flapping ASMR every now and then.
I think it's a satisfying sound.
Yeah.
Personally. Alright, an alien that can do anything that it believes it can, but has self-conscious issues.
Yeah, what if Alien X was shy?
So it can literally do anything, but it's just anxious, so it doesn't. That's stupid. I love that. Kellen post a video on the I'm assuming the rust bucket of you just shuffling.
Yeah, 10-hour Kellen shuffling loop.
10 hours of me shuffling.
Yeah. Instantly becomes our most watched video.
Just that for 10
Yeah.
hours.
And every 2 hours we splice in like a random clip of you making some type of noise or something just to see if people
Just
are paying attention.
a hard cut into a goat screaming and a hard cut out for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Or it
Someone
cuts.
was
What
someone
were you saying?
was sleeping.
Yeah. Don't fall asleep to this.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I forgot.
My
Mochi's
bad.
all up in my shit right now. No, it's
Hi,
fine. It's
Mochi.
this little ding bong over here trying to get some lovin'. Ugh. I
Kellen,
feel
draw a card right now. I bet it's the 5 of diamonds.
that'd be fucking crazy if it was. What is it?
Ace of spades, but
That's a good one.
I mean 5 of diamonds. Oh, you guessed
Whoa,
it. You guessed it.
whoa,
Whoa, whoa.
whoa.
Pog. Oh.
Oh, I'm glad I looked up because we are at 4 o'clock.
Oh,
I'm
what? I'm at
well
12:39.
for oh I can't read. Sorry.
No, we're good. We
I
still
thought
got
every
21 minutes.
hour was 40 minutes instead of 60 for a second. Just for a very brief second, I forgot how time works.
How random. What? Never mind. Okay. Are there, Kellen, if you don't mind me asking, are there any roles you would like to re-record? I'm assuming if I could re-record them. See, that's a toughie, because I always end up, for the most part, I always end up appreciating where I was going with it later on. Like in the moment, like anything, I'd be like, oh, I wish I did that this way. But as it goes on, I'm like, yeah, it works this way. So I don't know. I'll give it thought, but like usually, I become satisfied with my work over time. Maps donated 100 ARS bucks, where I've never seen that before, but thank you, Maps. And he says Kuro spent so much time reading Race Against Time scripts that now he forgot what time worked.
Oh my god, probably. Yeah, I did a 5-hour stream on Sunday reading through.
I saw.
Yeah.
That's insane, man.
Mm-hmm. It was right after the wedding too, so I was like dead tired.
Excuse me, sorry. How'd that go, by the way? Fun.
Oh, the wedding?
Yeah.
It was good. The only thing I hate is I set up a joke that didn't pay off. So one of my first lines was just like, I really appreciate Zach and Dana giving me the honor to officiate them and the trust they have in me to put them together in matrimony and take this seriously. And I was gonna pull out a bicycle horn and honk it. I even ordered one off Amazon, and I had it in my jacket, but as I was pulling it out, it got caught and I broke it. So it was just, I'll take this seriously. And
no,
then I
but that makes it better. That makes
bicycle.
it. No, that's not a payoff. That's a payoff in itself. Like, not only were you not going to take it seriously, but you fucked that up too.
Yeah.
That rocks.
Yep.
Oh, I would have lost my shit. Oh, that's so funny.
Some people were, and I was like, well, now the tension's broken, and then everything else was good.
Icebreaker.
Yeah. The rest of the ceremony was nice. The
That's
reception
so
was
funny.
great, and then after most people left, we devolved into drunken karaoke, as you do.
As usual for you.
Yep. So of course, yeah, it was pretty good. I changed my outfit like twice because it kept getting hotter and hotter, and I needed to find better clothes.
I'm sorry, man.
Man.
When is And Beyond Earth coming out?
Look around you.
This is And Beyond Earth right now. Let's see. Maltruant trying to mess with Kuro. True. I am not reading that. I have a hypothetical scenario. What if when Ben got the Omnitrix, it had the Alien Force roster? He would have grown up with them.
Yeah.
Except 10-year-old Ben having Alien X is a very bad idea.
Yeah, that wouldn't be great.
It's not a great idea.
I think 10-year-old Ben would abuse Alien X.
Oh my god.
For
all the
sure.
time. But he would also never win with certain Belkas and certain.
True. And then we get the Gwen 10 episode, and then Gwen becomes a god at age 10. She's like, yeah, I was in my debate club for 3 years or some shit.
Yeah, it's like, no, we came to a consensus. They're actually really reasonable. You're just bad at talking to people. How does Rob do ecto energy textures with what seems like a hand brush and low opacity?
Kind of just like that.
Well, there you go. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking for questions here. It's a lot of hypotheticals. Which is fine every once in a while. I just want to vary it up a little bit.
Yeah, I get you.
Fast Track is physically stronger than Accelerate. Is he? Is that the difference?
That is true.
Joe Alon donated $5 more. Thank you. And he says no sunglasses like Bullfrag for the summer vibes. Also, you've what? I need you to pause and look at this.
Okay.
I have no
Also,
idea
you've
what he's trying
weaved for a super fantastic July.
I have no idea what that means.
Yes, I have weaveded. Whatever it is, I'll succumb to
Weave
it.
it.
I've done it.
Okay. I was hesitant to weave it, but I tried it, and it's not that bad.
But yeah, no, we like the exposed eyes.
Yeah, because it makes them unique.
Yeah.
Plus, if there were sunglasses, then you wouldn't be able to see his little raccoon eye thingies.
Yeah.
Which name is winning? I think Loot Drop won.
Yeah, Loot Drop won by a landslide. We had Loot Drop 30, Nugget 8, Pooper Trooper 12, Scatter Bling 7, Drop Bling 12.
Whatever, I still like Nugget.
Cairo Baxter
Loot
can
Drop.
have Nugget.
Fine. Loot Drop is really cool, though.
Yeah.
Rip
Thank
Nugget,
you. I'm
true.
proud of that one.
Rip Nugget, true.
Nuggle.
Isn't it funny how there's no way an IRL 10-year-old nowadays would act any way like Ben and Gwen did? That's life. Constantly evolving.
People change.
The standard changes. They would be on their iPads the whole time.
Yeah. Honestly, Ben wouldn't have even gone on the walk. He would have just been on his iPad. The Omnitrix would have just fell in the woods, and he wouldn't have
Max
even
would've
looked up.
gotten it.
Yeah.
Max probably would have gotten it. And
Ben would have never looked up. Man, that'd be a funny little like short or something, like Ben 10 in 2025, and like the whole scene plays out, and you see the Omnitrix go by in the sky, and Ben doesn't look up; he's on his phone.
A little college humor skit.
Yeah.
That'd be relatively simple too. What if a Gen Alpha kid got the Omnitrix?
He'd film TikToks with it. He would have doxed himself that night.
Yeah.
He would have found it on a live stream. He would be like, "Yo, chat, check this out. I just saw a meteor." Whoa.
The government would have gotten him that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the only reason Ben 10 works is because he didn't immediately reveal it. The government would have swarmed him because he wasn't famous. Alright, let's see. If Ben 10 took place now, he would have been born in 2015, the same year the iPhone 7 dropped. Stop that! Stop it!
Oh god, I can feel myself
Man.
aging as I listen to that.
Maps donated 100 ARS bucks, thank you, and says, anyone else think Nugget works and sounds the best?
Well,
Quietly,
30 people
quietly votes that up.
Yeah. All of a sudden we just start seeing the numbers change.
No. Loot Drop's awesome.
Drop loot.
No, Loot Drop is awesome. I'm happy to lose to that.
Yeah.
Funtime Wildbutt says forest fire prank in parentheses gone wrong.
Oh my god.
So true. That would be the only video on his channel.
Yeah.
Before they get him. Every alien would be yeah. Wildmutt would be Ohio. Upchuck would be Skibbity. Yeah, Skibbity Toilet.
Ghost Freak would be the Rizzler.
Sure. Forearms would be. I don't know any other Gen Alpha slang.
Yeah.
I am not reading that, Maps. Let's see. Ben impales Max with Diamond Head as a prank.
It's just a prank, Max. Ben, I'm bleeding
Just a
out.
park, Max. Max, it's just a park. It's just a
park, Max.
It's just a park, Max.
When
What
he
did I
uses
miss? Why are we
upright, he
talking
just
about
like...
brain?
Oh, huh?
Yeah, go ahead. Do it.
No, it was a dumb joke anyway. I regret thinking it.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Laramie Neutron asks, "Why are we talking about brain rot?" And no, we're talking about brain rot because we're talking about the hypothetical scenario. If Ben found the Omnitrix today, he would be Gen Alpha.
Yep.
So he would name all his aliens brain rot stuff. He would name Kickin' Hot Chicken Jockey.
Chicken jockey. Fuck. He would. And that one's actually not too bad.
It's assuming he got... Yeah, you know what? Gen Alpha... In the 5YL universe, Gen Alpha Ben got Kickin' Hawk instead of...
Forearms.
Instead of forearms. Oh yeah, which one would be Sigma? Alien X would be Sigma.
Yeah.
Yeah, this of all the 10-year-old Bens to get Alien X, I think Gen Alpha Alien X would be really funny. Sigma X. Pretty good.
Yeah, he's in the mind space and he's just gaslighting Bellicus and Serena over and over again.
No. And Ripjaws would be Damn Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
Gen Alpha slang. I'm into this now.
All the Gen Alpha aliens.
Cannon Bolt would be Gyat.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
And
a good one.
Grey Matter would be Phantom Tax.
What's that mean?
Phantom Tax is like stealing food from a friend.
Oh.
There was a YouTuber that like stole food from people and called it taxing. Which one would be Cap?
Cap. Gray Matter, because he'd be smart enough to call anybody out on anything.
Alright, so Grey Matter's Cap, Phantom Tax is Jury Rig. Upchuck would just be 8.
8?
Like he ate.
Oh my god.
No, Ghost Freak would be sus.
That's sus. Upgrade would be...
Upchuck would be 8.
Upgrade would be viral.
Edel would be Phantom Tax. What'd you say?
Upgrade would be viral.
Viral?
Yeah. Or
Viral
TikTok.
Gen Alpha?
I
Yeah,
mean, they're
okay.
all
He
obsessed
just
with
calls
going
it
viral.
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
Calls him TikTok. Oh wait, wouldn't Grey Matter be Brain Rot?
Well, brain rot's bad, right?
Well, so is Cap.
True.
Well, no, it isn't really.
Ditto would be chat.
Ditto would be Chat.
Yeah. You're like, what do you think, chat? And then he clones himself 20 times. And just
Yeah.
yeah.
Rolling up with
Yeah.
Chat.
Yeah.
They all hold L's over their head.
Yeah. Let's get him, chat.
Brainstorm would be Brain Rot. You're right.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh wait, no. Frankenstrike.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
technically supposed to be smart, right?
Yeah, but he's also zombie-like in a way. So rotting brain.
Are there any aliens that hypnotize?
Vampire.
Vampire would be Delulu.
Delulu.
Yeah.
You got the Delulu.
Water hazard would be Drip.
That's pretty good, actually. Drip.
Who would be Bussin?
Bussin'?
Yeah.
Accelerate.
Bonfire. Accelerate.
Oh, either of those would work.
The worst would be Basic. Okay, one more, and then Heat Blast would just be Fire.
Yo, that's fire.
That's
People
fire.
like I am.
All right, back to actual questions. Humongousaur would be Bombardillo Cocodrillo. What is that? What was your favorite Kevin amalgam?
Just
I like
the
the
original
Omniverse one. Yeah, the original one's pretty dang good. I like the Omniverse one because he just looks cool with the orbs.
Yeah, the orbs are cool.
I'm an orbs boy.
More orbs.
Would Ripjaws be mewing?
Dear God. We have to kill it now before the brain rot gets to us.
Okay. Kellen, what's your favorite alien from Etch series? What's Etch series? Count AF and UA as two things. Oh, you mean every series?
Yeah, it was probably each and with a typo.
Oh, each series. Okay. Well, for the first one, it's got to be Buzzshock, right? In AF, probably Lodestar. In Ultimate Alien, probably... That's tough. There are a couple cool ones in there. It's tied between Amphibian and Terraspin for me, probably. And then Omniverse Feedback, gotta be. What about you? Favorite from every series?
Ooh. Heat Blast, Swamp Fire. The UA new one's kind of, Amphibian, I guess.
Not your favorite.
Yeah, and then Gravitech.
Gravitech.
Yeah, and then Reboot
Man.
would have to be Shockrock.
Amphibian had such a fun design. It's a shame they didn't use him a lot.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what am I saying? No, not Amphibian. Ultimate Echo Echo is my favorite.
Oh yeah, if Ultimates count, then yeah, Ultimate Echo Echo, easy.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I finished our little spring breaker here.
Woo!
Woo!
With 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes
Well
to
done.
go. Now that's how time
There it
works.
is. There's loot drop. There he is.
There he is. All right, well, thank you all for tuning in to this wonderful edition of Drawing with Kuro featuring Kellen. No new video coming out this week, so please make sure to check out the latest new upload going over Ben 10 in the Hands of Armageddon, one of the original drafts for Race Against Time, as well as the live stream for Ben 10 Alive, which is the most batshit insane thing I've ever read for Ben 10 that was almost canon. I can't believe this would have been a real movie. But until then, you can stay up to date with everything we're doing on our social medias. We are actually, ironically, using TikTok more, despite the brain rot conversation, so go follow us on there. And if you live in the New England area, I am going to be at an event in Gardner, Massachusetts this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Where are you going to be this weekend, Kellen?
Mississippi Comic-Con in Jackson, Mississippi.
Jackson,
So,
Mississippi. All right, if you're close to Jackson, Mississippi or Gardner, Massachusetts, come on out and say hi and give us your best skibbity-bibbity. But until
Give
then,
us your best money.
yeah, give
I
us
mean-
your best money. And
Yeah,
as-
give us your best
yeah.
skibbity-bibbity.
And as always, keep it rizzy.
I hate you.